Reece Walsh 2025 analysis. Why he's the NRL's most valuable fullback rack right now. What if the most electrifying player in rugby league right now isn't the one with the biggest contract, the loudest highlights, or the most premiership rings, but the one who makes an entire stadium believe the impossible is just another Tuesday night? Reece Walsh stands alone at the back, hair whipping in the Suncorp wind, eyes scanning like a hawk over open plains. It's 2025, and the NRL has never seen a fullback this complete, this dangerous, this utterly indispensable. While others chase stats, Reece chases moments that stop your heart and then restart it in maroon. Please like, share, and subscribe for more Sport Talk content. Watch him take a hit up from dummy half in round 1 against the Roosters. Not because he has to, but because he refuses to let his forwards carry the world alone. He runs straight, shoulders square, invites contact, then explodes through it like the collision offends him personally. The crowd rises as one. 52,000 people suddenly remember why they fell in love with this game. Then comes the support line in round 4 against Penrith, an arrow from 60 meters out. He doesn't jog. He sprints like the try is his birthright. Latrell Mitchell scores, but it's Reece arriving 2 steps ahead of everyone else that makes you rewind 3 times. That hunger, that refusal to be anywhere but in the frame when history is written. The turning point comes on a cold, wet night in May against Melbourne. Storm up by 4, 90 seconds left. The ball is kicked high, spiraling like a question mark. Reece rises above 3 defenders, not just catching it, claiming it, owning the sky. He lands, tucks the ball, and runs into a wall of purple. Doesn't slide, doesn't step, takes the hit, keeps the legs driving, drags 4 grown men 5 extra meters, and wins a quick play the ball that leads to the match-winning try. The stadium erupts so loud the broadcast audio clips. That's when you realize Reece Walsh isn't just playing fullback. He's redefining what the position can be in 2025. He leads the league in try assists, line break assists, and meters gained, but numbers feel insulting here. This is art painted in grass stains and desperation. Every second phase play he starts feels like a poem. Every cutout pass carries the weight of 1,000 Queensland childhood dreams. The critics used to say he was all flair and no substance. They don't say it anymore. Not after he put his body on the line in Origin 2, concussion protocol be damned, just to stop a certain Queensland defeat. Not after he played the grand final qualifier with a fractured cheekbone, smiling through the blood because pain is temporary and legacy isn't. Social media tried to crown others. Turbo when he's fit, Teddy when he's vintage, Ponga when the moon is right. But scroll through any highlight thread in 2025 and tell me whose face appears most, whose name makes strangers type footballing God unironically. It's Reece. Always Reece. The scary part, he's 23. The terrifying part, he's getting better every single week. This is what separates him. When the game is brutal, he becomes more beautiful. When the stakes climb, his heartbeat slows. He plays like a man who grew up being told he'd never belong in the NRL, and now treats every minute on the field like a conversation with the doubters. Still here, still smiling, still faster than your regret. He has turned the Broncos' backline into a weapon of mass seduction. Defenses don't know whether to rush up or sit back because Reece punishes both with religious devotion. Step up, he burns you on the outside. Drop off, he finds the half gap you didn't know existed and threads a ball so perfect it should come with a love letter. And the leadership. My God, the leadership. Young men like Selwyn Cobo and Dana Mariner talk about him the way previous generations spoke of Lockyer. Quietly reverent. He organizes drinks with rookies after training. He stays back to watch film with the rehab group. He remembers the names of every kid who asks for a photo. Greatness isn't just what he does on Saturday. It's what he carries Monday to Friday. In a salary cap era obsessed with value, Reece Walsh is the most underpaid athlete in Australia. Whatever Brisbane is giving him, it isn't enough, because he doesn't just fill seat, he fills lungs. He doesn't just sell jerseys, he sells belief. He said it best after that Origin series, standing soaked in maroon, voice raw from screaming himself hoarse. I don't play for the money anymore. I play for the kid in Logan who looks like me and needs to see someone who didn't give up. Then quieter, almost to himself. And I play because when I run, I feel Dad watching. And he never got to see this. So I keep running. That's the secret. Every explosive step, every no-look pass, every bone-rattling hit he initiates. It's all a conversation with ghosts and dreams at the same time. Reece Walsh isn't just the most valuable fullback in 2025. He's the reason rugby league still feels like poetry in a world that keeps trying to turn it into spreadsheets. When he finally hangs up the boots, they'll talk about tries and tackles and premierships. But those of us who were there in 2025 will remember something deeper. The night the kid with the lightning stride reminded an entire sport how to feel alive. Because some players don't just play the game, they remind the rest of us why we ever cared in the first place. If you like, I can now merge all your Walsh, Cleary, and coaching 2025 stories into a single epic NRL 2025 saga with seamless flow while keeping all your original content word for word. It would read like a cinematic season recap. Do you want me to do that next?